The plan doesn't care about your mood. Deadlines are honest. Pressure changes everything. Some people focus, others fold. You have one life, one shot, and if you waste it waiting to feel ready, you will never start. Today I will show you how to build, not when you want to, but when you have to. Not just a product, but the version of you that actually ships. I used to think I needed the perfect day to work. Good coffee, good mood, good music. But the truth is, nothing gets built that way. Pressure isn't the enemy. It's a signal that something actually matters. So 2 days before a government client demo, a core feature broke. I had no time. I could have panicked. But panic fixes nothing. So I broke down the problem into micro steps. First, I wrote down exactly what was broken. Not just the feature is broken, but the save button fails when the API returns X, for example. Then I asked myself, what's the smallest piece that must work for the demo to survive? That became step 1. Then I used what I call focus bursts. 25-minute blocks where I do only one thing. No messages, no music, no browser, no multitasking. Just a timer, one problem, and one goal. After every 25 minutes, I take a 5-minute break to reset my brain. Means drinking water, walk, breath. It sounds simple, but here's why it works. When you give your brain a deadline, inside the deadline, it stops wandering. Each burst creates a small win that compounds. It's a little bit of gamification. After 6 bursts, the core feature worked again. I tested it twice, cleaned the UI, and shipped it before the deadline. Not because I felt motivated, but because I replaced panic with structure. So if you measure feelings, you will find excuses. If you measure outputs, you will find momentum. Feelings are unstable, they follow your mood. Outputs are measurable, they show progress. That's why I count things that I finish and not things that I started. Means commits, fixes, or calls completed. Small wins stacked fast give you proof that you are moving forward. So when pressure hits you, don't freeze, shrink the problem. As a tool, also to visualize it, you can use my tool Branch that helps you break down your goal into smaller steps. There's 3 steps that you can finish in the next 25 minutes. Do them, then do 3 more. That's how I solved it and how you can win under pressure. You don't need motivation, you need speed. Momentum kills overthinking. Bad thoughts can't catch a moving target. The slower you move, the louder your doubts become. Once I went a week without distractions. So no notifications, no social feeds, no group chats. But this time I didn't move slow, I moved fast. Every hour I shipped something small, and by the end of the week I had a small prototype working. That's when I understood productivity isn't about silence, it's about speed inside silence. This means when your brain runs faster than your fear, you win. You don't escape doubt by thinking, you escape it by moving. So if you're stuck, just move faster. Speed creates clarity. People ask me, Iman, what's your system? It's simple. I follow the ship-sell loop. Once you validate your idea, once people actually want it, you enter this mode. So the first step is ship small. Build the smallest part that proves value. Step 2 is show it, share it, demo it, or let people use it. On step 3, you should listen. Watch how people react. What do they click? What do they ignore? On step 4, adjust. Just refine, but don't rebuild. And step 5, repeat. Weekly, relentlessly. For example, when I built Branch, it wasn't random. I used to have a goal tree drawn on my wall. Every time I finished a branch, I crossed it off. I wanted the same feeling but digital. I talked about it with friends and also online, and people said, I want this too. That was validation. Only then did I build it. And after launching it, I improved it by each week, by watching how users actually used it and by the feedback I got. That's the loop. Ship, show, learn, repeat. Shipping doesn't mean finishing. It means putting something real in front of people, collecting reactions and adjusting fast. You grow the product and yourself at the same time. When I say ship it, I mean in 7 days, not in 7 months. Here's how you do it correctly to not waste any time on doing the wrong things. So on day 1, I get the idea. So if you get the idea, just write it down and don't overthink. If it sparks something, capture it. And then on day 2, validate it. So if the idea still seems good to you and was not just another dopamine kick, share the idea publicly. Use social media posts, Reddit threads, indie hacker forums, run a small ad and create a simple landing page with a sign-up form. And what you're doing is you are checking one thing. Are people interested? And then on day 3 and 4, what I do is I confirm the signal. So if people click, comment, or sign up, that's validation. So what you should do is reach out to them, talk to them, ask what part of the idea they like the most. Take notes, then decide on your MVP, one core feature, the real USP, and ignore everything else. So when that is done, we are on day 5 to day 7 where I build it. And now the pressure begins. So people are waiting, eyes are on you. So you have 72 hours to build the MVP. Focus on that single core feature. Forget perfection, you just need something that works. And you might think, how the hell do I build so fast? So we are back on pressure. That's where my setup comes in. I use my own boilerplate called Boilkit. You can get it on boilkit.com. It has authentication, database, UI, payments, everything ready. And with Boilkit, I can deliver a working MVP in under 24 hours. So in your case, where I said you should do it in 72 hours, I personally will be able to give you final product already. So what you should do is join my inner circle to get Boilkit for free. If you don't, it's paid. But either way, it's a tool that makes speed possible, and this is very important. The goal of the sprint isn't perfection, it's proof. Code or the working product is nothing else than that. So speed matters more than polish. You can't think your way into the progress, you build your way into it. And once you move, momentum takes over.
There was a point where I wanted to quit. Too many tasks, too many ideas, no clear path. So I did something radical. I cut everything that didn't move me forward. One app, one goal, one outcome. I said no to everything else. And 2 months added more than the previous 6. Pressure removes comfort. When there's no backup plan, every move counts. It forces clarity, what to build, who to serve, and what to ignore. That's when you meet the version of yourself who can actually win.
Every product you ship is a mirror. It reflects your habits, your patience, and your mindset. So I have one rule, the Friday night demo. Every Friday, no matter what, I show something real. A new feature, a fix, a test, or a short video of my progress. Even if no one watches, I still do it. Because the point is not the audience, it's a consistency. Every demo is a rep that strengthens your creative muscle. The habit matters more than the result. You're training your mind to deliver on command, to trust yourself that you will show up, even under pressure. You have one life, one shot. That's all you get. You don't need permission, you don't need the perfect timing, you just need to ship. Pressure won't kill you, but waiting will. Every sprint, every demo, it builds the person you become. When you move, life moves with you. And when you stop, the world forgets fast. So don't slow down, don't wait for inspiration. Just start, then finish, and then start again. If you felt this, you're my kind of person. Someone who wants to build, not talk. So make sure to subscribe and join my inner circle at emin.xyz. Completely for free, you will get my private notes, templates, and my own tools like Boilkit completely for free. I rarely send emails, but if I do, they are real insights. No fluff, just the truth. And to finish this whole video up, the plan doesn't care about your mood today, but your future self will thank you for starting today. You have one life, one shot. So make sure to build, ship, and repeat.